Hi guys! Have you ever looked at politics, economics, religion, or culture at large and thought to yourself, I wonder what an actress has to say about this? Well, you're in luck, because this is Actress with a Podcast. AWOP is your #1 place for all the things an actress thinks that you never needed to know. I hope you're ready. Lights, camera, actress. It's about damn time an actress tackles the hot-button issue of America's border crisis. Every year, thousands of foreign nationals seek refuge on American shores. They come here to build a better life. It is, after all, the land of opportunity. Now here in America, we have the opportunity to make our dreams come true, especially if those dreams are nightmares. But what happens when all of that opportunity gets opportuned by foreigners? Well, that's exactly what's happening to the dying industry of American actressing. In the words of American job stealer Julie Andrews, let's start at the very beginning. Margaret Hughes of England is frequently credited as the first actress, making her debut in William Shakespeare's Othello on December 8, 2030 BC, before camera. But many Orthodox actresses, such as myself, contest Margaret Hughes' accolade, citing that the rightful title of first actress belongs to the Virgin Mary of Nazareth for her world-altering performance following the miraculous conception of Jesus Christ. However, neither of these performances can be found on YouTube, nor are they credited on IMDb. This leads me to believe that the first actress was, in fact, a man. Over the years, American actresses have been robbed of many firsts, especially in film and TV. For example, the first actress to do nudity was Annette Kellerman of Australia. The first actress to be murdered in a movie was Greta Berger of Austria. The first actress to be an influencer was Audrey Hepburn of England. And this is devastating to learn, because American actresses are indisputably the most talented at being nude, murdered, and selling their souls. So what do American actresses do well? It's hard to say. These days, it's virtually impossible for an American actress to be #1 at anything. You see, an actress is merely a reflection of the world around her. And well, just look at America. The United States doesn't even make top 10 when it comes to quality of life or human development. In fact, the United States ranks 125th in literacy. 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 We're #1, 125. The only statistic where America reigns supreme is having the highest consumption of prescription drugs in the world. This isn't too surprising, considering that 65 million Americans have a professionally diagnosed mental health condition. Mental health condition. It's much catchier than calling it the effects of living in a capitalistic society that ignores the basic needs of its citizens. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Mental health conditions are the bread for an actress's butter, which is an ironic idiom, considering actresses can't eat either of those things. Ironic idiom. Who's a literati now, huh? In a recent study conducted by myself, on myself, I found that American actresses are, in fact, #1 at one thing: being delusional. Now, being delusional is an American birthright, and one that we take very seriously. I mean, how else could we believe that America was discovered? Or think that voting makes a difference in a country controlled by the private sector? But being delusional isn't enough for this actress. I want more. And who exactly is getting in the way of me and more? Could it be me? Am I responsible for my own actions? No. That's why I'm here to place the blame on someone else. Specifically someone who isn't American, because that's the American way. But first, a quick word from our sponsors. As an actress, I make my living appropriating cultures and winning awards for it. But all of that appropriation has left me confused about who I really am. That's why I've partnered with 23andMe to create 23andShe, the world's first ever actress DNA testing kit. No more getting lost in my characters. It's time my characters got lost in me. With this groundbreaking technology, you'll not only be able to trace your actress DNA to its point of origin, you'll also get access to revolutionary genome testing that detects if you're predisposed to over 200 career-altering variants. Sign up today to find out if you're genetically predisposed to wearing a wig, speaking in an accent from a place you've never lived, spray tanning your way to a different ethnicity, or taking a role from an actor with a disability, and many, many more. But don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself today by visiting www.23andShe.biz and enter promo code TRAUMA at checkout to find out if your body kept score. Who exactly is crossing the border to take jobs from hard-working American actresses? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm here on location at the heart of the American actress border crisis, a Zoom audition. Now, Zoom auditions are ground zero for illegal actress crossings. In recent years, actresses from all around the world have been encouraged to swarm America's borders via self-tapes and Zoom meetings. They audition for a chance at a better life, an American actress's life. The crisis is so dire that a faction of actresses have demanded that SAG-AFTRA president Fran Drescher build a firewall to keep them out. Build that wall. But many of these illegal actresses end up stuck at the border, in Zoom waiting rooms, and are subjected to what they call inhumane conditions, chained to their computers, blinded by a ring light, and stripped of their right to see a preview of what they look like on the webcam. Absolutely horrifying. It's been deemed such a humanitarian crisis that politicians from Washington, D.C. have visited the Zoom border to witness this travesty firsthand. Most recently, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, commonly known as AOC, visited the border by logging into a Zoom callback for the upcoming reboot of the TV show Suits. I witnessed firsthand as she clicked Join Meeting, and at the sight of "the host will admit you when they're ready," Representative Ocasio-Cortez burst into tears and fell to her knees. Now that's an actress. If only we knew where these illegal actresses were coming from, then maybe we could help them by sending them back. I traced the IP addresses of every Zoom audition in the last year, and I found that 100% of some of the auditions originated from Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the United Kingdom. What do these exotic actresses want? I wouldn't even know if they told me. I only speak American. But then it dawned on me. These countries do have something in common. You guessed it. The British Empire strikes back. Like it or not, the Redcoats are here. Are they trying to recolonize America? Are they here for our spices? Maybe they're trying to establish a prisoner colony. Well, if that's the case, we've already done most of the work for them. But whatever it is, I'm on to them. We can't go back to the way things were. America fought for the right to stop paying taxes to a foreign government that didn't represent us. And now we proudly pay taxes to our own government that doesn't represent us. We fought for the freedom of religion and separation of church and state. And now the majority of America's policymakers declare our country is a Christian nation. Look how far we've come. Huzzah! So watch your back, British Empire. Because the only thing America loves more than war is making movies about war. Just ask America's sweetheart and the original patriot, Mel Gibson. Sorry, what was that? He's what? God damn it. Ugh, this has gone too far. And now, a word from our sponsors. As an actress, I rarely listen to what people say. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't understand. That's why I've partnered with America's #1 language learning app, Duolingo, to create Duolingstress, an innovative language learning app designed specifically for actresses. Duolingstress can help any actress nail that authentica accent. With the language skills you learn on Duolingstress, we guarantee that any American actress can become conversationally fluent enough to act on a British TV show. But it doesn't stop there. Duolingstress also comes with a unique learning program to teach actresses the vocabulary they need to speak confidently in doctor talk, lawyer stuff, chef yells, police walkie-talkie, and many more. But that's not all. At Duolingstress, we understand that actions speak louder than words. That's why we've designed a pioneering course that teaches actresses the language of their bodies. This patented program teaches your actress body the vocabulary it needs to light up a room and look like you were asking for it. I'm fluent in both, and you can be too. Sign up for your free trial today so that you can play a trial lawyer tomorrow. Is the British Empire all that bad? I do love Kate Winslet. Is my salacious nationalism warranted? Or is this presentiment of occupation merely a figment of my imagination? I have no idea what I just said, but it sounded good. Thanks, Duolingstress. In an effort to understand my feelings more better, I talked to the only person I think is qualified to confer on the issue of hopping the pond. Please welcome former American actress and current British outcast, Meghan Markle. Hi, Meghan.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I play a mean game of Scrabble.
That sounds awful. Now, before we talk politics, how does someone like yourself wind down after a long day of pretending? What kind of movies does Meghan Markle want to watch?
I just want a good old-fashioned rom-com, but he put Julia Roberts in anything, and I'm going to be a fan of those too.
How about Sleeping with the Enemy? That seems right up your alley. There are endless stories of British actresses coming to America, but it's not oft you hear about an American actress infiltrating the royal theater. Sorry, royal family. What is it about British royalty that seduced you?
It's something that I've loved for a long time.
Noted. How do you feel about British colonialism, specifically the effect it's had on our natural resources?
A high tide raises all ships.
I've never thought about global warming that way. What a positive spin.
By helping the people who are coming up, it's not taking anything away from you.
Ooh.
It's just helping more people succeed. I think that's really key.
So we're helping them help us by letting them help us help them. That makes perfect sense. What did the British tell their citizens about how the American colony was lost?
It just went away.
Just like abortion rights. Is there anything you think is missing from America and Britain's relationship?
Yeah, I think we all miss just a good laugh.
Laughter really is the best medicine. I feel better. Now, what's it like living in a colonized home?
So once we've gotten the kids to bed and I've played a little Wordle or done my 10 minutes of Duolingo.
Have you tried Duolingstress? It might help you do whatever it is that you're doing. Are there any American TV shows you've shared with your husband, Prince Harry?
It's amazing because he's getting into more throwback shows like Magic School Bus. Who would have thought? He thinks it's great. And so that's been pretty fun to sort of see it again through his eyes.
I bet. It must be so nice for him to see a successful ginger on screen. Ooh, sorry, is it politically correct to call them gingers? I can't keep up. Now, as an actress, it's important to keep an air of mystery about ourselves. So what's something that people don't know about you? I'd be happy to share something about myself too, so you're not on the spot. Let's say it at the same time. I'm very good at Jeopardy.
I also make a really solid bolognese sauce.
Stop stealing my lines. So, you're also an actress with a podcast. What's it about?
So Archetypes is my podcast, and it's really about dissecting and unboxing these labels and these tropes that try to hold women back and define women as a one-note human being.
Same. How would you say your podcast is different from mine?
We laugh and we have a lot of fun, but we also, I think, dig a lot deeper.
Are you saying that my podcast is shallow?
At least open the door for really meaningful conversation. Game changer.
It pains me to say this, but I think the traitor might be right. I do need to open the door for really meaningful conversation. Well, I did my part. And now a word from our sponsors. As an actress, it's not often I eat food, but when I do, I need it to be so meticulously portioned that a normal person would look at my plate and see nothing. That's why I've teamed up with America's #1 meal delivery service, Factor, to bring you Factorous. Factorous meals are designed by some of America's leading nutritionists, internet trolls. With their extensive expertise on what an actress should and shouldn't look like, we've designed a meal plan that will satiate every actress. Actressing starts with food, which should be none. And if acting is your life, then you should just act like you're eating. That's why inside every Factorous meal, you'll find eloquently written descriptions of foods and flavors that you could be tasting. Awaken your taste buds as you imagine what food tastes like. Food. It's like that scene in Hook. I'm doing it, Peter. Factorous meals feed your appetite and your creativity. 2 birds, 1 stone, which is about how much you'll weigh after 1 month on our Factorous meal plan. But don't take my word for it. Imagine it for yourself today at factorous.biz. I may have opened the door for meaningful conversations, but nothing's coming in. What even has meaning in America? Life? Morality? Our fundamental commonality as human beings? No, those don't mean anything here. But you know what does? Our credit scores. And what do foreign actresses and credit have in common? Visas. Please welcome a Capital One Venture card. Thank you for being here. Now let's get right into it. Credit cards and actressing are equally hard to break into. You have to have credits to get credits. Do you have any advice on what my first credit should be? A Discover card? Ew. I just want to be told what to do and when to do it. A MasterCard, but I think they're called primary cards now. Why is it easier for an illegal actress to get a visa to work in America than it is for an American actress to get approved for a Visa credit card? I have mixed feelings about visas. On one hand, I love spending money I don't have. And on the other hand, the reason I don't have money is because foreign actresses with O1 visas are taking my jobs. They're everywhere I want to be. Wait a minute. Capital One visa, O1 visa. Any relation? Second cousins. How romantic. Has anyone ever tried to cancel you? God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Cancel culture is the worst. I just wish there was some sort of metric in place to judge an actress and give her a numeric worth that will haunt her until she's uncastable. That's it. I know how to fix the surplus of actresses. I'll create a system called a credit score. It'll assign a completely arbitrary number to actresses based off of factors they have no control over, like how many lines they have, or whether or not they have a famous relative, or if some guy in a focus group named Chad wants to fuck them. Only the true, chosen actresses will rise to the top. It's flawless. The traitor was right. A podcast with meaningful conversation is how an actress can change the world.
Game changer.